If I'm streaming already, I think I am. I apologize. Give me just a moment. No altered content. Yeah, never aired. Recording dates today. I hate that it doesn't default live stream to today. Good gosh. All right. I think we're chugging. My focus kind of sucks. Let's see if we can improve that at all. Yeah. All right, let me fix focus. Worse. Is one or two better? They both kind of suck. Nope, that really sucks. I was going the wrong way. All right. Decent. I still look for blurry. I wish autofocus worked. Good enough. I'm gonna be in the corner anyways. Hello. Uh, it's been a while. It's been busy. Oh my gosh, I've been working on a personal project that is not music, and uh, that's been consuming all my free time outside of all the normal music stuff that I already do and my main job. It's a full blessed life, and actually the reason we're doing this today is because I have a gig tomorrow. Easter, happy Easter to everyone who celebrates. Um, and I really wanted to do a little bit more. This particular church, Fincastle United Methodist Church, they usually are a bit more open-ended than most. I mean, most gigs are just like, here's the music, practice it, show up, and be ready to play. I'm like, all right, I got that. It's more work, but it's less work. It's a lot less work. It's fine, but there's no room for personal expression. And so that's what I'm trying to work out today. So Fincastle United Methodist is a lot more open-ended. It's like, hey, we want cello. And then tomorrow there is a cello and choir anthem. There's also a piece we selected from my personal library, which is a version of I've got it pulled up right here. What was it? Oh, Sacred Head Now Wounded. This was done by originally was written for piano by by Hans Leo Hassler. No, that's the original composer. The arrangement was done by John Purifoy, which was a piano arrangement. And then a friend of mine sent me a link to a YouTube video where a cellist was playing this arrangement with a pianist. And I was like, I agreed with my friend. It was pretty awesome. So I was like, hey, let's make that happen. And so I reached out to I tried to find the sheet music. I couldn't find it. And so I reached out to the person who posted the YouTube video. I was like, hey, can I get the sheet music for this? And they're like, yes, but this was not actually written for piano and cello. It was written for piano. I pulled out the melody, and the pianist just kind of worked out how to not have melody. So ultimately, he agreed to give me the cello music if I purchased the piano music. So I purchased piano music, shared my purchase receipt. They then sent me the actual cello sheet music, which was the melody extraction, and then I later did a copy, an engraving of where I actually split out. I manually extracted the melody from the piano part, so that I could more easily say, "Hey, pianist, here's your music. I'm going to be playing the melody line that you can see at the top of the staff. And rather than just talking at you, I can just show you. So this is my rendition with some notes, edited by John Crawford. That is me. And arranged by John Purifoy, and words and music, of course, the original. And so I'm the one, the music is not mine. That's John Purifoy. I just did this engraving of it, which has the upper melody and the piano split, so that I can actually perform this. So pretty darn awesome. And so all that to say, that's one of the pieces we're doing. The last piece was, hey, Oh Sacred Head is usually reserved for not Easter, because he's alive now. Why are we mourning his why are we mourning the torture and death? He's alive now. So I wanted the flow of the music that I was a part of to have a higher ending. It didn't want to be all depressing. I wanted to bring it up. So I brought in an equally depressing song called It As Well With My Soul. And my wife was like, that's depressing as well. I'm like, yeah, but I've got some ideas. It is at least a bit more uplifting than Oh Sacred Head. But this morning, while I was under the waterfall, that is the shower of meditation, and I was, that was sarcasm, by the way. It's just a shower, but a lot of ideas come to you while you're in there. And so while I was in there, I was like, I can do a piano part to this. So I started doing a piano part. And that is where we are here now. Yes, it is well with my soul. I need to fix the layout, but I'm halfway, not halfway, I'm a good chunk of the way started when I was like, I need to get this live stream back up. So let's do it. The first thing I want to do is, while we're here, let's go ahead and fix the layout so that we can see everything. Interesting. There's a lyricist over there. I did not see that. Let me close out of here. I need to grab that. I haven't figured out how to do an actual template that I can reuse across projects. So I don't love that, but it is what it is. Let's see. I need to expand you, but we're going to move this words by that, music by, let's get rid of that extra line. So now it all fits. Yay. All right. And then I need to mirror the layout to the right side. Apply. Close. You didn't update the template. All right, why didn't you update the template? You should have updated the template. Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Remove overrides. There we go. There we go. Now I just need to add the, I think I put in the wrong tag here. Project info lyricist. Oh, it's all lowercase. Words by project arranger, composer. There we go. Now we need to add that info to the overall project. Is well with my soul for cello and piano. Composer was Philip Bliss. The arranger in this case is myself, John Crawford. Lyricist was, I've got it pulled up over here somewhere. Uh, Horatio Spafford. Horatio Spafford. Spafford. Apply. There we go. Now we have the lyrics, the music, and my arrangement. All right. I'll need to add a copyright line at some point. I'll deal with that in a moment. I'm not publishing this. I'm just playing it tomorrow, but it'd be good to have that in there. What the heck? We're already here. Let's get it in there. So, what was a copyright line I've used in the past? Open recent. After sunset seems reasonable. The vast and solemn company of clouds. All right, let's hop over to my template. Project copyright. All right, so that needs to come from the project info. Let's copy that. I don't have an ISBN yet. ISWC, excuse me. I'll do that when I'm ready to publish this thing. Project. Where can I switch projects? Oh, that's how I can do it. Okay. Project info. Copyright. 2026. TBD. Pending. Not pending. To be determined. It's not pending. It hasn't even been started yet. 2026. Yeah, that's fine. All right. And then finally, I need to modify the template. Oh, there's the copyright right there. So I guess it's already in there. I just had to populate it. Nice. Look at that. Okay. Let's go back to right. So here's the plan. I've already started it. I've done the melody line already, and what I did was, let me pull. I don't think I need my reference thing anymore. I don't have mobile sheets open anymore. I closed it. The piece was in the O Sacred Head ended in D minor. So It Is Well With My Soul is in a major key, which is part of that. It's not quite as depressing aspect. And so I chose to keep the key in D and switch it from minor to major. And that is what we're doing now. Let me make sure I'm centered in frame here. I could really use moving that. Is that right? It's better. Not great, but better. I don't know what that blue. Oh yeah, the disc cleaners for my CD library ripping work. All right. So It Is Well With My Soul. We start in D major because that's where O Sacred Head by John Purifoy leaves off. In D minor, D major. La da. Let's see. Da da. Oh, that's really quiet. Dang. Let's see. Crank that up so you can hear it. There we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 na 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 na. Da 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 da. Should probably blur, but whatever. And then I want to do the no. Sorry, I'm not a singer. This is the part where we go from a little happy to pretty darn happy for It Is Well With My Soul. That's the goal, at least. I need to get back in the center of this frame. I feel like I'm just way off in the weeds here, but... Huh. I guess the image is reversed. All right, so it's pointing there. I'm confused because the lens is pointing like here, but the actual view is here. Maybe that's part of the fact that I am dealing with a quarter resolution rather than a full resolution sensor. Interesting. There we go. Uh, all right, it is well with my soul. So, and then we do a whole step increment, whole step up. I think that camera is cropped. Oh, yeah, that's cropped. Yeah, that's way. That is not centered properly. I wonder why. Whatever. I'm really getting distracted here. So we're doing a whole step up key signature change, and that's when the piano comes in. Pianists may not be comfortable doing that, but since this is like literally less than 24 hours before we play this, but I'm trying to keep it simple, so she might be open to it. I don't love that, but I love the feel. I'm trying to hearken the feel of um, Okuribito, Departures. By the soundtrack by Joe Hisaishi is amazing, and yeah, I feel like the theme song should be part of every cellist's repertoire because it is so beautiful. Um, so I'm trying to hearken that, but it's still mine. I'm bringing the feel, but I'm making it my own. And of course, totally different melody. Well, not totally different, but similar. Similar, different. You know what I mean. All right. Um, I'll just play with what else I have left. Not much. So that's about it. Um, I'm struggling. I've got a friction point here. Wait, let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Let's try that. Stop. I want to play the whole. All right, we're hitting a break point because wife wants to go for a walk, and I think that'd be a lovely idea. I will be back in a little bit so we continue this, but let me record that one thing. Um, there we go. I don't like uh, yeah, no, it's gonna be that for a little bit. All right, I'm getting out of here. I will be back. I will be back because I have to finish this before this evening. All right, talk to y'all soon.